Hello again, welcome to another edition of the Real Ale Guide. Today's beer is a bottle conditioned beer from the Durham Brewery, and it's their St. Cuthberts Special India Pale Ale, 6.5% ABV. There you go. Doesn't that look really nice? And there's the brewery website right at the bottom there. Check them out. Okay, I've got to get into this one. Carrying on from my thirst from earlier, I give myself a half an hour break, so. Whoa. A little bit lively. Oh, I got some nice aromas already. This beer was kindly sent to me from the Durham Brewery as well. Well, you may not be able to see it so good with the large head, but this is their glass as well. Okay, so we got quite a large 4-finger head. It's almost white. It's an almost white head. It's slightly off-white. The beer in the glass is golden, hint of copper colour there going on. Golden copper. I'll just let that settle down a bit. I'll read the bottom, the side of the bottle here. Okay, specialty brewed to celebrate Durham's 1,000-year history. Wow. St. Cuthbert is a modern, strong and aromatic India Pale Ale with pronounced citrus and orange notes. Not too bitter, with a golden colour, a mixture of English, American and Czech hops develop into a clean, peachy bitterness. Food matching, rich cheese and biscuits. Love cheese and biscuits with beers. It's a fantastic food match. How's the beer doing? I wanted to get quite a bit in this glass. It looks like if I left it for another 2 minutes, it would probably settle down, but I haven't got 2 minutes. We don't do any editing here on the Real Ale Guide. All the mistakes get left in. If there are any, there are sometimes mistakes. Look at the head there, quite large still, but look at the bubbles. Just from the centre of the glass, rising nicely. They're very small. Should we get the aroma? Ooh, it's a dry, hoppy smell. It's a very, for me, that it's an English, the aroma is an English hoppy IPA aroma. You've got a nice hint with the yeast as well. It smells quite nice. Okay, might be able to get some more in. Wow, look at that. Right, okay, that gives you a great idea of the beer. Let's get in. Cheers. Ooh. Oh, that's really smooth. Do you know that is really smooth? It's it's got a real powerful bitter kick at the end, but I like it's a warming sensation I'm getting from the beer. It's a nice mouthfeel for the style of beer, for this style of special IPA or IPA. There's a lot of citrus in this, a lot of citrus kick. But the yeast as well is playing a big part. It's playing a big part in combining to make this a very, very complicated beer. It's very complicated. It's, my thought process is going wild here, trying to explain what's going on. There's a lot of citrus pine. It's like a pine needle. It's peachy, but then the yeast strain almost gives it, well, there is a spicy note to this beer too. It is spicy, and then you've got this really nice malty backbone to finish. I gotta be careful, it is a bottle conditioned beer. I'll show you the sediment later on, but I'm trying to show you the label on the glass there. It's a really nice goblet, pint goblet glass. It's really nice. It's got their branding on, the Durham Brewery. It's quite a striking glass. Maybe on the next review you'll be able to see the whole thing with a full glass of beer. But this is pure quality in the glass. You're not getting any, I think, did I read it? Yeah, it's 6.5%. You're not getting any of it. You're not getting any alcohol, burn, any hint that it's 6.5%. It's drinking like a beer that's around 4.5% ABV. Whoops. It is in that mouthful. Washing it round, there's just so much going on. I'm trying to pull exactly what's going on. There was some grapefruit, some lemon, which the best way to describe it is you've cut a lemon in half and you put your fingers in and you grab some of the lemon flesh and you just put it in your mouth, and it's that sort of fleshy lemon taste again. It's not really lemon peel. There's a nice orange as well. Now with this, it's like a big juicy Jaffa orange. It's like a big orange, one of those giant hand-sized oranges. It's that kind of, I think the smaller the orange, with them little tiny, what do you call it, oranges, the funny little things. I can't think of the name of them. I don't really eat oranges. They're quite, the smaller they are, they're very strong in the taste. The bigger the orange, the more you're getting, the more juicy. It's a lot juicier, the big juicy, and that's what I'm getting from this beer. It's very nice. Before I give it a rating, if you're new to real ale, you want to know what bottle conditioned beer is. They put a bit of sediment in the bottom of each bottle, and you're meant to leave it out. See, look at that. See that there? It's the second fermentation process. It gives the beer a bit of a sparkle. It conditions the beer, gives it a bit of added flavour. But it's how they used to brew beer years ago, before the time of forced carbonated beer. This is how they used to carbonate beer, by putting some natural sediment in the bottom. And it's just yeast, it's fine. It is just yeast. Let's see how it's changed the beer. It's a little bit cloudier, which you would expect. Let's get a second nose. Oh, it's a real powerful beer. Now that the head's gone down quite a lot, you're really getting them aromas. It is a bit of a shame. And in all honesty, it's probably, well, not probably, it is my fault. The beer come at about lunchtime today, about 2 o'clock. It's now 8 o'clock, so I've had the beer 6 hours. Thought I'll probably get, I've got a lot of beer. I've got a lot of beer, but sometimes beer comes through the door, which you go, ooh, I fancy that tonight. So in my eagerness, I probably should have left it a little bit longer, but I think that was the reason for the big 4-finger head. I should have let it settle down, but it was still a great beer, Time for a rating. That is a lovely, fantastic example of an English traditional India Pale Ale. The ones they probably would have took to India. Apart from the American hops, of course. But it still reminds me, not that I was there, but I've had a lot of traditional IPAs, and it does still lean towards that lovely malty, hoppy, yeasty flavour. It's leaning more towards a Belgium style triple than an American hoppy IPA. But it's a fantastic beer. If she lets me, I think she's going to review it, Mrs. Real Ale's guy is going to review it, the other bottle of St. Cuthbert. But if it's, you know, if it sits at the back of the cupboard for a few months and I see it there and I fancy it, then I'm going to take it. And I'm going to enjoy it to myself. It's one good beer. I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. It is a very, very good example of how beer still excites me. I do a beer review a day, and beer is still exciting me. I love it. I love it. Thanks for watching another edition of the Real Ale Guide. You can email me at realaleguide@googlemail.com. Facebook is facebook.com/realaleCraftBeer. Twitter is twitter.com/realaletoday. I give the email address at the start of the review, but I'll read it out again. It's www.durhambrewery.co.uk. Check them out. Try out this St. Cuthberts Special India Pale Ale. It's a great drink. Thank you to Ellie for sending. Cheers. Thanks for watching. See you in the next review.